Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Um, Today's Saturday, and we kind of all slept in a little bit, had a later breakfast. It's actually a little gloomy and rainy outside, which we didn't expect. Nelson has been out in the house most of the morning working on the electrical. I've been in here with the kids, just taking care of a few things, and I am about to bake a little cake for the baby. We just haven't had the time or the opportunity to actually do it. So hopefully we'll be able to celebrate her birthday tomorrow. I'll just get everything as much as I can done today, and then tomorrow we'll sing happy birthday. Just because I like to make sure that the cake is completely cold and I have, just enough time to decorate it without being rushed. So I am going to go ahead and set that now. I've got a couple of things that I've got to take a look at. I've got 2 light fixtures that came in that I want to double check and make sure that they're going to work and they're going to look really good. So I want to take a look at those. I also have some of my crafting stuff. I was DIYing a few things last night just to see if they would work. And so far it looks like they will. So that's good. The kids are just kind of enjoying a day in. They're on their tablets. They're helping me with the baby kind of thing. And just assisting me while I get a few things done while I am, out and about getting things taken care of, and Nelson's working on the house. So that usually helps on the weekend when they're here and they can just be, mindful of the baby while I get a few other things taken care of. I've got a load of laundry that I want to go ahead and put in right now before it gets any rainier outside. It's a little bit windy too, so I'm not sure exactly how the weather is going to turn. Nelson actually let the chickens out today, so they're like free ranging right now outside. We used to have them free ranging. However, they would get on our porch and they would poop on everything. And I just got fed up with it. So Nelson built the run, and they happened to escape last night while he was in there changing out their water. And so he let them roam for a bit. And he was like, you know what? I'll let them out again tomorrow so that they can get some of the, the bugs and stuff that we've kind of been dealing with. There's a lot of grasshoppers out there. So he let them do that, and they haven't gone on our porch because our dog Axel is on the porch and he just won't let them near the porch. So that's helped, and it's been kind of fun seeing him interact with the chickens. So they're outside right now, and I think they're probably covering for shelter right now because it is a little windy out there, and it looks like there might be more rain coming down. Again, we didn't expect it. Sometimes it just happens that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the cakes in the oven, and then we're going to go check on Nelson, see what he's up to, see if he needs my help, and take a look at those light fixtures. All right, so I meant to go outside after baking the cakes, but as you can hear, it is raining. It is coming down, and this was nowhere in the forecast. So I'm stuck here. I am going to try and go ahead and put up the Christmas tree since I'm inside. I've got the rest of the cakes, since it's a small mold. I'm making 4 of them, and I'm stacking it high. I don't think I've ever made a cake that high before with the same layers, but we'll see how it turns out. And I'll show you which Christmas tree I picked, and then we're just going to set it up. We made space for it. The kids are just kind of hanging out. We'll see if they'll want to help. And then, yeah, let me show you. All right, so this is the tree I ended up with. It's the T32. It's a 7 foot. We have the high ceilings here, so it's not a problem. It is a pre-lit, which I personally love. I don't like getting any trees anymore that are not pre-lit. Makes it so much easier. It's got 704 branch tips. And the reason why I like this one, it was nice and full. It has 3 sections that just kind of plug in. So that's nice. And they just basically just plug in pole to pole, and then they're all nice and connected, which makes it so easy. And then it also had 2 different types of pine needles. So I kind of like that because it does make it look a little bit more realistic. And the box is actually not that big. And yeah, we're going to see how this looks. All right, so now that I pulled out the cakes from the oven, I have this loaf of sourdough bread. It's a brand new recipe that I kind of made up. We're going to see if it works. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the oven, and then hopefully it tastes good.
This one here or just the front door, the small one?
No, these are the big ones. These are for the garage, and it would be for like the front entrance. And we can see what they look like at the front entrance.
Ooh, I have to find something.
You have to level it, don't you? Something that brings it out, I guess.
Well, how does it look like that?
I mean, it looks tilted, if that's what you're saying. Except the weird.
I have to do it like this on the Pikachu. Like, do you see how does that look?
The Pikachu.
The peak of both of them.
The Pikachu. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would level it out, I think.
Does that look low?
Yeah, that looks a little low. Yeah, that looks a little low to me. Yeah, I don't know. That looks so little. I think. Yeah, no. We have to do the bigger ones there. That looks so small. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, that'll work for the doors, just not the garage. You know what I mean? Yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, I like that one. And I like that it looks like a lantern, and it's got the little light bulbs, the little chandelier bulbs. Yep. All right, go ahead and let's see what that looks like. Yep. I don't see anything smaller going up there, but we can test the other one. Just because that door's so big, like I don't think we want something really like small and janky, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, no. The big one for sure. Okay, so it looks like these lanterns are going to work. I'm so excited. They're actually from 2 different manufacturers. Lowe's only has this one in this size, and then that one was from Amazon. And I can actually link those below if you guys want to check them out. But these are going to be for like the doors, like the back door right here, and then like the laundry room door. This is more going to be for the front entrance as well as the garage doors, because it looks better when they're larger. Now, we're going to be putting copper colored gutters up, and my idea is to either paint these copper, because whenever I was looking for copper lanterns to go outside of my house, they were ridiculously expensive. Upwards from $500 all the way up to the thousands. It was kind of nuts. But I really wanted something that looked like a lantern, and as you can see, they have like the little candelabra lights, and I can even install the really cool flickering bulbs that you can put in there to make it look like it's a gas lantern. It's a lot more economical that way. And I still have the look that I want. Now, my question to you guys is, what do y'all think about me painting these copper, Or maybe like this one, just covering up this gold with like copper paint, kind of like the rub and buff in copper, and then doing the same to the smaller ones. I don't know. They might look really good all copper or just giving it an accent, but I thought I'd ask you guys. So at least the verdict is in. These are definitely going to work, and now I have to get these ordered so that Nelson can make sure we can install those outside because he's got to get these boxes for them to be installed sooner than later. So I'm kind of glad that this kind of worked out, or I'm kind of glad that this did work out and they work and they look good and they coordinate with each other. This one also has the big hoop that goes on the top as well, just like this one. This one just happens to be like down, but they both have the hoop that you put at the top. So I like that, I was able to find two separate lanterns that look alike and they fulfill two different needs. So yay! One thing is knocked out. So it is actually pretty late right now, and everybody's asleep except me. We had burgers this evening. Nelson got on the grill, made some burgers. I made some homemade fries, and we had some baked beans. After dinner, I cleaned up, and then I started decorating the birthday cake. It's almost done. It just needs a couple of little details to left for tomorrow, but the buttercream was actually really soft, and I needed it to kind of stiffen up overnight. So it's in the fridge, and the kids are excited to sing happy birthday tomorrow. It was another productive evening. I tried to get ahead and do 2 Vlogtobers tonight, which I was able to edit while everybody was sleeping, which was nice. That way tomorrow I can just focus on two things: getting some DIYs done because they have to get done this weekend, and then my daughter's science project, which we'll do that first. Want to make sure that I didn't have to worry about editing a video tomorrow, which is why I wanted to edit 2 videos tonight. That way we're good. And actually tomorrow is going to be my last Vlogtober to actually film, because after that, it's just the Q&A that's left. And I'm hoping that I get questions because I haven't gotten much questions in. So I'll put a reminder on the community tab. Hopefully by the time you see this, it'll already be up. And again, just remind you all to just put your questions in, and I'll be looking at these last few videos for questions, just in case anybody missed the previous announcement. So I need to get Nelson to sit with me the day after tomorrow so that we can answer those questions. So it'll be ready by the time it needs to go live. So hopefully we can time this right and it'll go good. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I am pretty exhausted again. It was another very full day. I hope you guys are having a very good night, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. Until then, adios.